Pull back first.
So one change, Kranti Gould is out and Sriyanka Patel comes in. So off spinner for fast bowler.
The Australian lineup and that top order is so crucial and powerful, albeit they'd like to finish the innings better than they did the other night. They had the chance to get about 180 on the back of Georgia Bowl and Beth Mooney. The middle order didn't fire. They'd like to do that tonight.
Smriti Mandana on strike. So Darcy Brown has the ball at the cathedral end.
And she did go through a period of time, probably just over a year ago, where she was struggling with her wrist position.
There we go. Gap pierced. A beautiful stroke. Verma gets that fine for 4. Just straight on the leg stump and was put away. Now straight. And maybe outs. It is outs. Sutherland not dropping that. And they get the dangerous Verma early.
And what Kim Garth does is those subtle changes, whether she's swinging the ball in, swinging away. You can see that one was a little kind of...
Lima Rodriguez. That's better. Over extra cover for 4. That's fine, and that's 4. So we're seeing Molyneux, and it's swept away in the air momentarily and out to the boundary. Put away. Mandana's getting in the mood. Pulled. That's racing. Wareham's got work to do, can't get it done. The 50 is up for India. That's gone in the air, but through the gap and away for 4.
Oh, I like that.
Swept beautifully. Into the gap. Mandana lifts it over the top and all the way. A half century of high quality from Smriti Mandana. Her 33rd in T20 internationals and 8th against Australia. Just like that is. One bouncing over the rope. There she goes, flat, and that might have hit the rope on the full.
Wonderful batting, and we might just see the hands raised to the air here for 6 more.
Away that goes, 4 more for Smriti Mandana. Mandana has lifted that. That's some sort of a cricket shot. And that'll be 6 more.
भैया लखनऊ की बस है ना?
हाँ भैया।
कितने का है? 800?
950 का है।
और भैया 950 का कैसे हुआ? 800 लगाओ ना।
अरे भैया 950 यार।
800।
जबरदस्त डिस्काउंट चाहिए। डायरेक्ट पास करो। ये टाइम पास स्किप करो।
काम करो तुम साइकिल से आ जाओ भैया चलो चलो पहलवान बढ़ाओ बढ़ाओ।
अरे भैया 800 में कौन सी साइकिल आती है? अरे जान दो यार।
Walking, whacking. Feel the coming around, taken. Gardner with one of the safest pairs of hands in the Australian outfield.
The plan is to get them to hit into the pockets. The deep pockets here at Adelaide Oval. Slower ball out the back of the hand. Didn't quite get it. Ash Gardner, who's excellent in the boundary, chose the right angle to run in and took an important catch. Mandana, what an impressive innings. 82 off 55 deliveries. Has set the side up. India a 2 for 140.
So Richard Ghosh comes out at number 4. Wow, shots. Well, that is a superb shot. Richard Ghosh has very quickly got going here.
But I'm pleased to see that Richard Ghosh has thought about where they're going to bowl and then play the reverse.
Half century for Jemima Rodriguez. It's been an excellent knock from her, complementing what Smriti Mandana was able to do. The 15th half century in T20 internationals. Chopped away. That did not look like an easy thing to do, but she made it look effortless. She might be out, she is. Vol takes the catch. It was brief, but it was brutal from Richard Ghosh.
But a big wicket for the Aussies going into the last 8 balls of the innings. 3 for 168 at the Adelaide Oval.
Just the 8 balls to go and the opportunity. Rodrigues lifts it. Super shot.
Catch.
Taken. Perry in game 350. With a leap and a take. And a good innings come to an end.
Rodrigues has played a wonderful knock. 59 off 46 deliveries. It's 4 for 174.
Short. The shoulder or the upper arm. Oh, this is a horrible mix-up. And Beth Mooney wins the race to the stumps.
It's a horrible mix-up, and it tells me that neither of them had discussed what was going to happen if the ball went through to the keeper. 101 for communication at the back end of a batting innings these days. You've got to be communicating. Deepti Sharma come out to the crease.
Deepti hits it up. It'll land safely in front of Perry, and they will come back for 2. The throw will go towards the striker's end, and she's run out.
Great fielding.
So they fall short of 177. And Perry chimes in again.
The back-to-back Belinda Clark medalist, Annabelle Sutherland, could not have bowled a better last over under all sorts of pressure. 2 wickets, a run-out, and 2 runs. Incredible. 2 runs off the last over to close out. I thought I was being hopeful from an Australian standpoint to keep it under 180.
Well, what looked like being potentially 190 ends up being 6 for 176. Still a very good score, but when for Australia you factor in the likes of Molyneux coming in at 9 and Grace Harris 8, it's a deep batting lineup. This should be a terrific game of cricket. Australia needs 177 to win.
Georgia Bowl, a partnership with Beth Mooney. Beth Mooney was awfully frustrated with her innings. She kind of felt like she never really got going.
So it's going to be Renuka Thakur to bowl the first over from the Cathedral end. Down the ground, that's the bowl we know. And it goes over the rope for 6. Second ball. Pulled by Mooney and away it goes. Hit very firmly. And out to the boundary, a deep mid-wicket it goes.
Highlights look obvious after the shot, but the real decision happens earlier. Early stage startup investing works the same way. Early entry, real equity. Invest in early stage startups through Credin. Credin. Built for investors who think early.
Startup investment carry high risk and the potential for high rewards. Invest only after assessing your risk appetite.
Up it goes. Moment arrives. Moment taken. Thakur takes the catch. And Sri Lanka gets rid of Georgia Bowl.
Georgia Bowl, who destroyed him in the second game, she goes for 10. It's 1 for 19.
So here is Phoebe Litchfield. Could be out. He's out.
Wow.
Chirani takes the catch in the deep. They've got Mooney and they've got Bowl.
And they could not have started any better with the ball. 2 of the most damaging in-form players in T20 cricket opening the batting are both back in the sheds in a big chase. And India rampant at Adelaide Oval at this stage. Mooney goes for 6 off 5.
Of Elise Perry, 350th international match for Australia. Litchfield gets it fine. A boundary for Phoebe Litchfield. It's a really good piece of batting. Authoritative from Litchfield. Good use of the feet. And executed the shot perfectly. Bowled! Sri Lanka Patel has turned the milestone match into a nightmare for Perry.
You take the opportunity to take down the spinner, turning it back into you. Elise Perry coming down the wicket looking to do exactly that. And that one turns back through the gate beautifully. Wonderful bowling. Perry out. Perry goes for 1. Australia 3 for 32.
Well, Ash Gardner. Litchfield goes to the reverse. Super batting. A much needed Australian boundary. Cracked away. Oh, what a shot that is from Ash Gardner. Litchfield takes to the skies, and that might have gone over. She tries again, might be out here. She is out. Shafali Verma takes the catch. The 360 game of Litchfield brings her undone.
Litchfield, she goes for 26.
Georgia Wareham at number 6 for Australia. 4. Clipped away. Gardner with the boundary. In the air, dropped. Regulation court and bolt goes down.
A very simple court and bolt. I say simple, it is hard in your follow through and trying to track the ball.
Nicely swept. Good shot. Through straight mid-wickets. Mowing it out to the deep. A juggling catch taken. Amanjot's heart sank, ball stuck, relief. Right there.
Reddy happy that she picked up a wicket even though it wasn't necessarily her best delivery. Wareham goes for 12, Australia 5 for 98.
Annabelle Sutherland. Put down. Tarkur has dropped the catch. A mis-execution or the wrong shot, that is anything but. Gardner pummels it over the boundary at mid-wicket for 6.
Highlights look obvious after the shot, but the real decision happens earlier. Early stage startup investing works the same way. Early entry, real equity. Invest in early stage startups through Credin. Credin, built for investors who think early.
Startup investment carry high risk and the potential for high rewards. Invest only after assessing your risk appetite.
Well, there's a reverse. Annabelle Sutherland accesses. Well, that's knocked away nicely. Really fine. And Gardner brings up her 7th T20 International 50, her 4th against India. Short, helped round the corner. Racing out towards the rope again. Gardner lifts it. Chance of a catch. It's a beauty. It went to the wrong fielder. Jemima Rodriguez in the deep.
She had eyes on the ball all the way. She knows how important it is. That is a huge moment in this game. Ash Gardner for 57. It's 6 for 128.
Grace Harris to the crease.
She has hit wickets, been dismissed. Grace Harris goes to slog sweep, and she has dislodged her own bails.
Grace Harris has to go for 1 off 2. Hit wicket of all dismissals.
So Molyneux, the captain.
Well played.
Well, that's a very astute piece of batting. It's hit on the pad again, a big appeal, and this time out.
Might be just a touch outside the line, this.
Oh, Ferg.
The chance off, impact, umpire's call, and wicket is hitting. So go back on field to Eloise to stay with your out decision. Stand by. You're on screen. Signal now.
Well, there we go.
Sophie Molyneux, she's going to go for 6 off 4.
Garth joins her and only Brown to come. Sutherland into the gap, 4. She goes to the reverse, hit on the pad, shrieking appeal, finger up. Sutherland again asks for a second opinion. Annabelle Sutherland
Okay, pitch in line, impact in line.
waits for the
and wicket
verdict,
is
which
hitting.
will not be
So go
favourable.
back on field to field, stay with your out decision. Stand by. You're on screen. Signal now.
She was picked up 3. Been involved right throughout the night as India claims a very impressive win, and with it the lead in this multi-format series. They win the T20 component 2-1 and lead 4 points to 2 ahead of 3 ODIs in a test match between these two proud countries. 6 for 176 was a very good score. Smriti Mandana 82 off 55 was brilliant, combined in a 121 run stand with Jemima Rodrigues for the second wicket. Australia had its moments, ultimately couldn't find the partnership or the individual innings to get them home.
नर्वस नहीं सर, सिर्फ ये
खाना खाए फटाफट अपना कुंबर ले।